I'm Sandy. So we're cooking a pasta. It's called Hong Kong Typhoon Shelter Angel Hair. It's actually a restaurant creation, and you should have received your entire cooking kit in a box. So let's open it and see what's in it. So in there's a menu card detailing all the step-by-steps procedures that we're going to go through, and you can refer back later after you've watched the video. And here you have all the ingredients that you need. So we have angel hair, which is a dry pasta. We have smoked caviar. We have, this is homemade, using live crab to make a chili oil. This is fried leek. And this is also homemade crab stock. So, and then we added the seasoning, salt and pepper already in there, and some extra chili oil. So this dish is slightly spicy. And butter, and fresh scallion, and coriander. So we're ready to cook. We'll start cooking this Hong Kong Typhoon Shelter angel hair. Again, we cook all of our pasta in a restaurant different than normally how you cook at home. We cook it the way we cook risotto. It's the risotto style of cooking. What does that mean? That means we cook the pasta in the stock directly, not boiling it in water and mixing it with the sauce. So this would give the pasta a lot more flavor. So you always start off with a pan that you put the stock into, and then you have a pot of hot water next to it. And I'll show you why we need that hot water later on. But so we'll start. So we take the angel hair from the box, from the cooking kit. So we have the boiling water. And all you want to do is to actually dip it into the hot water and then twirl it around, and you'll see it starts to get soft. Because pasta is very easy to break when it's not soft enough. So all you want to do is, you don't want to cook it in the hot water. If it's soft enough, then you can start putting it into boiling stock. So at this stage, you just want to make sure that it's, you don't need to move it too much around because you don't want to break the dry pasta, and just let the stock cook, and it would actually, angel hair would get soft very, very quickly. But also at the same time, you need to watch, because angel hair is also very easy to overcook, because you always want your pasta to be al dente. Now, once you put your pasta in, then you take the homemade Typhoon Shelter chili crab oil, and you add that in as well. Everything, squeeze out everything. The stove, I keep it usually the flame fairly high. And you see fairly high, because every stove is slightly different. Fairly high means you see the stock is constantly boiling with little bubbles. And you want the stock to reduce quickly before the pasta is becomes soggy and overcooked. Now at this stage, it's soft enough. You can move it around. As the liquid or the stock is being reduced and the pasta is not cooked yet, you can it's still hard. You add a little bit of water, maybe a spoon at a time. This method actually, when you keep the flame quite high and you're reducing the stock, is constantly boiling, you actually better control over the doneness of your pasta, because you're adding a little bit liquid at a time. You're not adding too much liquid, and at the end you can't reduce the stock and enough or fast enough where then your pasta becomes overcooked. Angel hair is very, very quick. It's almost done. Then you can start turning down the stove. Now for you at home, I would turn off the stove completely to add the ingredients, because if you're not fast enough, or, you know, and you add the butter, the scallion, the coriander, and you start mixing. Now you see actually there isn't enough liquid. You add a little bit more water. The butter will help emulsify the reduced crab stock to become the sauce that will coat the pasta. There's still a lot of residual heat in the pan. I haven't turned on the flame yet. And you don't need to if you do it this way. And you can completely control timing of cooking. So basically this is done when you have a bit of sauce and ready to plate.